It'll hold you all the way up. Whoops, now we're focusing on the leaf. Alright. There you go, as we continue along, finding all these little nooks and crannies in this forest. Welcome back to another hiking adventure. Today we are going to do a little fall foliage hike in this place, the Webster Natural Area. So, the trail goes off this way, so let's check it out. Should be a very beautiful hike. Some very nice color going on. Fall foliage progressed quickly this year, although that was expected. The weather has been very favorable for changing leaves with cold nights and warm and sunny days. Today's actually supposed to get up to around 80. And there is a distant shot of the Powwow River that cuts through this natural area. And again, there is the Powwow River. And there's a nice little more open shot of the river. Some foliage, fall foliage in the foreground. Very nice. It's a beautiful area, that's for sure. There's a nice shot looking a bit more downriver. As we continue on, this is a bit of a side trail that I'm on. It's gotten a little narrower, but it is still plenty obvious. Again, not marked. The trails here are not marked, but a very nice area nonetheless. Well, the Webster Natural Area is going to give us what it will probably be the smallest ever boulder of the hike. There it is, but that is the extent of boulders in this forest, of course. Did not come to this forest for boulders, but every hike must have a boulder of the hike, and that's going to do it for this one. And look at this, an old bench. So we look out on the river. Stand up on the bench, you can see the river. Very, very nice. And this is a fall foliage hike, so we will continue to show the very yellow forest as we pan out to the river. Again, very, very calm river. Cannot see a current at all. And we've now really come down Riverside. There's some nice color across the river as well. Very nice. We have a nice primitive bridge here. Of course, it's been very dry, so there's absolutely nothing in this little, what could be a little stream crossing. But as I continue, this clip may end up shaky, but trail definitely starting to get a little wild, a little more wild, but I haven't had a problem following it. Well, there's all sorts of little hidden spots around this forest. Not even sure what this is really supposed to be. But anyway, you can see out to the river a little tiny bit. I'll hold you all the way up. Whoops, now we're focusing on the leaf. Alright. There you go, as we continue along, finding all these little nooks and crannies in this forest. And here is the shot of the Powwow River. Oops. Very, very nice. There is again some nice color across the river. It is largely a pine forest, and of course the leaves change next to bodies of water first, so a lot of the trees right next to the river have gone bare already, but very beautiful spot. Well, this forest is wide open in some spots. The river is off that way. You can see how open it is. Alright, so I've made it back out to the wider main trail, this main trail, which I believe is maybe a woods road. It does not go right next to the river, but that narrower side trail, it's probably going to be hard to see on the camera, but that we just came out there, it goes off that way. That narrower trail does go right along the river. Again, it's not marked. The trails here are not marked. But it was a beautiful walk through the woods. And again, I didn't have too much of an issue staying on the trail. Of course, I have had ample practice on following not very well used trails at this point. We have been to some very out of the way areas on some of these hiking adventures, but beautiful area here, the Webster Natural Area. So I am heading back to the parking area now. So that was the Webster Natural Area. Beautiful fall hike here. So I hope you enjoyed this hiking adventure as much as I did. Thank you for watching. As the leaves start raining down from the trees here in late October.